Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk to you guys briefly about the 12 new daily habits that I'm incorporating into my life to make it better. And I have to tell you that I've just started doing these and I really feel so much better in so many ways. Let me start telling you why. First thing, I'm using this chi machine, which I've owned it a long time. Basically, a chi machine is a passive aerobic exerciser. And let me just tell you, it relaxes you, and also I feel like I sleep better after I use it. It's just, you can look it up if you're interested in knowing more about it, but I've owned it a long time and I really enjoy using it. I'm incorporating it back into my life. That's number one. Number two, another thing, and I want to mention this, a lot of people say, I don't have time to exercise. And I understand that we have to make time for important things. Believe me, I do understand. If you don't have any time to exercise because your schedule is so full and you can only do one thing, the very best exercise that you can do is a plank. So every day now, I am getting down and I'm doing all different kinds of planks. For example, and I'll try to stay here like a minute. And one day I'll do this kind of plank and I'll stay like this. Then the next day I'll go down and I do this kind of plank and then I'll stay like this. So as you can see, I do different types of planks and I'm trying to hold them longer and longer every single day. The other thing that I'm doing, which is really important for me, is balancing. Because I have an umbilical hernia from having a baby and I only have had one child, it's hard for me to balance without kind of getting a little bit wiggly. Well, I'm working on like standing on one foot like this and standing like this, and as you can see I started to tip a little bit. And so I'm working on that because as we get older, balance is so very important. So I'm doing about a 10-minute exercise with that. And number four, I'm exercising at least 10 minutes a day. Tonight I'm going to go walking with a friend. So that's another thing I'm doing. Now, one other thing that I'm doing, which you guys already know about this one, is every day I'm praying and reading my Bible, and I'm doing some research. I'm reading other books that aren't part of the canon. I do enjoy learning about the Bible, and I also love learning about different cultures, different religions, and I'm just really learning right now. So I'm enjoying that. Also, speaking of learning, I'm spending between 15 to 45 minutes a day, depending what time I have, reading. Right now I'm reading The Mind is Willing. It's about the conscious and unconscious mind. To be honest, it's a stiff read. And whenever I've started to read it, I start to fall asleep. So I'm hoping subconsciously the material from this book goes into my brain. But I'm doing that. The other thing that I'm doing with learning that is so important is I'm working on some memory games and some spelling. Because I feel like my spelling is not as good as it used to be. I don't know if that's common. Maybe you guys could educate me on this. I'm 54. I do not feel like I'm able to spell as well as I used to. I do have a bachelor's degree. For some reason, I forget how to spell certain words. And so I'm working on that about 10 minutes a day, along with some memory games. And I feel like these are really, really important for me to do. So that's learning and relaxing. Now in the giving category, I don't know if I can do this every day, but I'm working on calling or writing a letter or an email to someone that I haven't heard from in a long time, or it could be a text, just to check in with them and see how they're doing. So I'm doing that. Now onto the home section. I'm cluttering and cleaning 30 to 45 minutes a day. My daughter also helps me with that, and my husband has his things that he helps with. Now onto the work. I'm doing digital decluttering about 10 minutes a day, going through old email or old websites and deleting things or creating a folder for things that I need. I'm also working on my mystery shop information, which I will update you guys on that later. I'm going through a bunch of old books with companies in there and seeing if those companies are still in business so I can make my lead list bigger. My husband and I are also working on my mystery shopping book, and I want to put together a mystery shopping course. So I really work on spending a little bit of time every day in that. Last but not least, number 12, healthy body. March, no coffee and creamer. This month is 8 servings of fruits and veggies. To be honest, I haven't totally gotten there every day. I am eating more, but not as much as I should. And I'm drinking tea instead of coffee. So these are the things that I am doing. I would like to know from you. Do you incorporate any of these habits, number one? If not, what are some healthy habits in any category, spiritually, mentally, physically, any of that, that you incorporate in your life that you feel has made your life better? This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.